Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today we have a new Mythic, of course, wherever it is. Not the calendar, you dummy. Right there, new Mythic troop, Morthanis Darkness, exclusive to Glory Gem Guild and VIP chest for 1 week only. Is it good? It's not bad. I feel like what I've been telling people is like it's not as good as like Guard's Avatar, Phoenicia, Scourge of Honor, the Grey King, but those are all really, really good troops. So it's better than other troops. It's better than like probably like Mamba Sierra and Kalika or whatever her name is. She's more similar to one of those than like the other ones I mentioned, but she's like the cream of the crop of those types where they hit 4 enemies. She steals the life, which is good. Just missing that third trait, and it would be like top 25 or top 30. But as it stands, I don't know. It could do something. Maybe we'll come up with something. Like it does hit 4 enemies at random with true damage, and it steals the life. So maybe we could use it somewhere. It's just not going to be like a difficulty 12 Explorer. It's probably not going to be an Underworld. I don't know. Maybe PvP is like a semi-tank type of deal. I don't know. But got to figure it out. It's only the second day. And if you're getting all the new mythics, like every single time, you should definitely get it, of course. I mean, I wouldn't be able to stop you anyway. But I don't know. If you've been saving for a long time and you've just been waiting for something, it's not bad. It wouldn't be terrible to grab it. But if you're also, I don't know, low on keys or trying to decide... if you pass, I wouldn't blame you either. That'd be extreme patience, and I would respect it. But, yeah, I don't know. Tyrian Shark, Stroganrog, Ali, Neophyte. Yeah, if you guys have any Morthanis teams, I'll try them out today. I could show y'all mine, I guess. Let's just do, like, cardio and use her as we do it, I guess. Where'd I put her? We'll also be doing the bounty event, and there was like a new trailer that came out for Gems of War. I think Brandon sent it to me in Discord. I just saw it right before this live stream. Gems of War on Twitter. It says, be sure to bring enough supplies. There's a long journey ahead. And then there's a little 30-second trailer, probably for the 7.0 update. I don't get on Twitter that much anymore, but I did check out the trailer, and it looks pretty cool. It seems like, I don't know, we'll talk about it in a little bit, but yeah, it seems like be sure to bring enough supplies. There is a long journey ahead. I don't know. What does that mean? Sounds like something we discussed a couple years ago where you would do like a delve type of deal, but you would take your, whatever happens in a battle would go to the next battle, go to the next battle, go to the next battle. Let's say, I know delves already do that if you lose a troop, but what if your HP goes to the next battle? What if your mana goes to the next battle? Like if you have something full at the end of a battle, maybe it is still full at the start of the next battle. That'd be something different. I don't know if that's what it is or not, but... And it says be sure to bring enough supplies. Like what's the supplies? Is there going to be a shop with some sort of supplies? Is there going to be HP potions or mana potions? I don't know. What's it going to be? In a long journey. So I guess we're talking about this already. If you guys haven't seen it yet, I guess bring it up on Twitter. I might make a video about it later. Got to see if, you know, you guys have already seen it yet or not. And I could tell that just by, you know, it's pretty convenient for me. Have you guys seen it or not yet? I just got to check one place. And then I'll know or not. But, yeah, if you haven't seen it, click on it and watch it. It's only 30 seconds. Oh, what? Why does it say the media could not be played? That's weird. Well, I got to see it real quick. It just looks like a dungeon, kind of like a Diablo top-down type of thing. But it's probably just battles from room to room or something similar to, I don't know. Maybe delves, but something different, I hope. Let me jump into the chat here. Here was the team I came up with for Morthani, but it was kind of like a first thought thing at 4 a.m. on Friday, so it's not refined or anything. It was just my first thought. It's like, okay, Morthani's Darkness. She's undead. The Ghost Queen does true damage. 50% starts undead. That sounds like a good start. Morthani and the Ghost Queen. And then something else that maybe hits all enemies with true damage, that's an undead. So I went with Crimson Bat because it can catch the blue from the Dead Gauntlet, who deals damage to an enemy boosted by undead allies, then creates a mix of blue and purple for each undead ally. I'm like, what can catch the blue? Well, lots of things could, but this thing is a lower mana cost. It'll only need like 8 mana once you get the 50% start on it. And, yeah, but of course you could do probably like Draculus or the Grey King or some other things that do true damage as undead. But I'm going to bring up the chat here, sorry. Not ignoring anybody. Just getting set up still. But Bounty as well, the new strategy worked. Tesla all the way up till 20. Of course you have to do the Bounty troops as the other 3, and you need the Bounty Captain. At least as far as I know. I've heard of other people doing it other ways. I don't totally recommend it. Like, I've heard of people doing Rowan teams or whatever. Like, not even using bounty troops. I don't understand how you get all rewards like that, but whatever floats your boat, depends where you're at in the game. If you're a beginner, I totally understand it. Like, I used to do the same thing when I did a new account playthrough. It's like, I don't have bounty troops. How am I supposed to play bounty? Well, I'll just use my Rowan team and just get what I can get. Alright, come on, man. Where is the stream for me? Your channel. But yeah, I did Tesla all the way to 20 with the 3 bounty troops. I did Tigraki and Ogress, and then the bounty captain, of course, Erskine. And the title that you get when you get to the end and you get all rewards is kind of funny. Like another bug. Every single event has a bug lately, right? Alright, let's read the chat. Live chat. Alright, so we got Tyrion, we got Stroganrog, we got Ali, we got Neophyte, we got KF6DBS, got JM Ricks, we got John Fitzpatrick. John Fitzpatrick, you were there in the beginning, man, and you're here now, too. Beginning of the Gems of War, at least. Tyrion says, let's go. Stroganrog says, good morning, good day. Tyrion says, I just gold medaled my 4 copies. Nice. Yeah, Tyrion got 4 copies of Morthanis Darkness. It's stuff that high-end players do. When you have tons of resources, what else are you going to do with them? You go for leaderboards, you get 4 copies of Mythics. You medal things. Neo says, salutations. KF6 says, I'm here. Stroganrog posted a team. All right, I'll check it out. JM Rick says, good morning. Ali says, I heard this week is the Tower and Vault event going to be rough. Plus the update. Whatever they're putting in for the update, most likely. I don't know. Maybe the update isn't next week. If we have Tower of Doom and Vault event, how are they going to cram another event in there with an update? I don't know. Sometimes they will put out an update and they won't, like, add the new stuff until, like, the next week. They'll change a couple things. They'll do some bug fixes. And then the actual update will come, like, the next week. So that might be what happens. We could have the update and the patch notes drop on Tuesday. And then, like, the actual event, the main meat of the update doesn't really start until the next week after that, but they also change other things. They also fix bugs. You know what I'm saying? So it sounds crazy that they're going to have a Tower of Doom and a Vault event next week and an update, but maybe they just won't have the event that the update brings in until the week after, but they'll add the patch notes and they'll do the update and have it in the game next week. Or they could just change stuff. You know how it goes. They say they're going to do one thing. Maybe they don't have a Vault event next weekend. Maybe they have the update the week after next. I don't know. KF6 says, I saw the video. Not enough information for me to get excited yet. Happy birthday, JM. Whose birthday is it? Oh, JM Ricks. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, man. I don't know how I missed that. Neo says, Crimson Bat is really good. One of my favorites. Well, anything that hits everything is a favorite for me. That's good. Hey, thank you, Ali. Appreciate that. I need gems pretty bad. John says, watch the video. As with all trailer video on games, can be a real letdown when they're actually released. That's true. That's true. Temper expectations. Alright, let me finish up the back end here, y'all. Bang, bang. Boom. Bang. Alright, let's go to battle. I wouldn't use this team here, but... Alright, my phone is yelling at me. But let's just see how it goes everywhere, and then I'll try your guys' teams. A brown extra turn there. Got the dead gauntlet. And let's do the machine gun. I love the noise that she makes when you cast her. There's some troops out there, like Shoggoth with the scream, Morthanis Darkness with the machine gun, Egg Thief. You guys know what I'm talking about. A little audio clip that happens when you cast them. Alright, do that again. Get that again. Do that again. Machine gun. No problem, JM. Happy birthday to you. One thing I'm not doing is, I should probably be leveling something, but I can't really change the team. That's the problem with this team. You can't level anything up. You got to do undead if you want this weapon to work correctly. So I'm not leveling a class right now, which sucks, but it is what it is. So what do you guys think about the trailer for the next week's update? Or whenever? And what do you think about the new Mythic? What do you think about the new bounty strategy? Let me know in the chat. Alright, what do we need here? Brown and red. Of course we don't have it. Could go blue. Got purple. Got skulls. There we go. Bang, bang, bang. KF6 says, I meant to ask, would Death Knight also work? Yep, that would work too. Death Knight would also work. Anything that's undead. There's some classes where they have overlap. Multiple classes with the same typing. And that's one of them. Alright, come on, let's get up. Ah, there's a big yellow I missed. Good job. Let's not miss one again. There we go. Oh, what? Come on. It's alright. Guess I hit one of them twice. One other problem with her, other than her traits, which aren't very good in my opinion. Like, I care about necromancy like 0% these days. Undying is just one of those extra traits. You want to see other good traits alongside of it, of course. And then death, visage, or visage. Create an Uber Doomskull when my turn begins. We just had the Eye of Argus, which does 2 of those. We got the Great Worm that does 2 skulls. How come that's the 3rd trait of a new Mythic? That's not very strong. And it doesn't really go along with its spell. You think they would make troops with synergetic traits and spells? They usually do. Like, if they burn on their spell, they might do triple skull damage to burning on their traits. I don't feel like those go together very well. I mean, you're stealing life, you're gaining life, and then you're using skulls. I mean, that's kind of... Alright, do an adventure board. We'll get to bounty and stuff. We'll get to your teams pretty soon. Just give me a moment. What up, Aladdino? How's it going? Maka's here. Neo says, I actually don't know what to truly feel about the updates we are getting on the game or the troops. I mean, something is probably okay maybe, but nothing that I'm putting my pants down on. Right? You never know till we see it. I'm surprised they even put out a trailer. Do they always do that? I'm surprised. They're trying to hype it up. They're actually putting in some effort. That's a good sign, if nothing else, no matter what's in the trailer. The fact that they actually put some effort into making a trailer, that's a little bit of a... better than usual. So just using Morthani right now on cardio stuff. Not saying you should do this. Just trying it out in different situations. Seeing what it can do. I like the noise it makes anyway. Alright, 2 more of these, and then we'll get on to the meat and the potatoes. Good morning, Aladdino. Ali says, can't wait for a full elephant team just because elephants. You can almost make one now, can't you? We got a Ravatar. A Ravatar's, got a Ravatar's Tusk or whatever he's called. And then we got, I think there's at least one other elephant. You could do your hero. You could make a full elephant team. Almost. They don't have an elephant typing, though. Like a pachyderm typing. Is there 3? Oh, one more. We need one more elephant. You got the elephant pet. You could do your hero, make them look like an elephant as much as possible. You get the elephant pet on your shoulder. So that's your 4th elephant. You put the Skelly font on your shoulder, and now you're an elephant. Let's go brown and red. Get up the dead gauntlet. Cast it. I don't think she's going to do it this time. She might need some help. Yep. Alright, now what? That's what Crimson Bat is for. Cast it. There we go. I didn't like the Draculus combo. I don't know why. I guess because they both steal life. I'd rather have one or the other stealing life, but it's the same old thing. Like, Crimson Bat's going to take away their HP anyway, so what's the difference? I don't know. Let me grab my mail. There's Allie, a.k.a. Cookie. Thank you very much. Offers. I probably shouldn't even look at these, man. My gem stack is so low. But yeah, let's go. Where do you guys want to do these teams for Morthani? Stroganrog has some teams. It says Thrall, Arachnian Weaver, Morthani, and Umberwolf. All Nisha Metals, Explore 12, Golvania. Okay, let's try it. Golvania. Explore 12. I'll just get rid of my team. And we'll go, guess A to Z. And you got Thrall, Arachnian Weaver, Morthani, Umberwolf. So Arachnian Weaver. Right there. Let's go Morthani. Morthani's Darkness. Shouldn't have took her off the team. I don't know why I did that. That's stupid. And then Thrall. Where are you at, Thrall? Under the thes. THR. There you right there. Alright, Umberwolf. That Darkstorm at the start of every turn, I'm sure. And then the order you said Thrall, Arachnian Weaver, Morthani, Umberwolf. Alright. Nisha Metals. Silver Banner. Nisha Metals, Silver Banner. Where is it? There it is. And then Nisha Metals. Hopefully it saves the team. Let me run a battle, then I'll do the Nishas. I'm always scared of that. Sir Michael is here. What up? I'm up higher up in the chat, so I can go back down now. Hey, thank you, Chad. I really appreciate it, man. We got a lot of weight on, like, not very many people's shoulders these days. And Chad is one of them, of course. Allie. Neo says, for the Mythics, yeah, some are okay, but the troops we get each week aren't something I would brag about. We could potentially better troops than we already have. Yeah, thank you, Allie. I appreciate that. Oh, Maka, you spent a lot of keys and no mythic yet? Poopy. An elephant gun. Yeah, dude, that's a good idea. Right, Maka. John says, we have too many troops already. I'd like to see better rewards. That's the truth. Tyrion did an explode, undid weapon, new mythic, Grey King, Ghost Queen. That's a good idea. Hey, thank you, Sir Michael. Glorfindel with a 5. Thank you so much. Running out there with Chad, trying to get it started. Hiya, everyone. Good to be here at long last. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Alright, got some skulls. That got up the Thrall, so that did 2 things instead of just skulls. Go Thrall. We knock them down with Morthani and then try to do the Arachnean Weaver thing, or do we do it the opposite way? Let's take skulls real quick. Let's try this. What's this do? Let's do this, I guess. Gonna have to cast her a few times. She gets up pretty quick, though. Now we can do this. Giant explode. Hey, that's not bad. This is Stroganrog's team. At least one of them. On Explore, difficulty 12 in Galvania. Let me check those medals now. Oh, I already got 3 Nisha. Sweet. Alright, let's try it again. Let's give it a few spins. Your 64th orbit around the sun. Hey, 2 birthday boys in here. Jam Rick's and Sir Michael. Happy birthday, both of y'all. Should get together and have a party. Get the birthday hats. Get the slip and slide. Go rent you one of those big slides with the water on it. Get you a unicorn that shoots water out of it, you know? It'd be fun. Invite everybody. Get a cake, some candles. Sing a birthday song. Open some presents. Get drunk. I don't know. Let's do Thrall. Play Pin the Tail on the Donkey. Little musical chairs. With some cornhole. I don't think I'm casting Umberwolf. I think it's just there for the storm, right? So we'll just keep doing Arachnean Weaver if the enemy's health is low enough, and we'll do Morthani if it's not low enough. And then we'll do Thrall if otherwise. Bang. Not bad, man. It's a good idea. Any true damage with... Morthani's going to go with other true damage. Like, that's got to be the way you're going. No matter what it is. And Arachnean Weaver is a top 10 mythic. So, it was a good idea. And Thrall's one of the best mana generators in the game. And then you made a Purple Storm. You made a good synergetic team here. You might even want to go with Anu. Get everything up a little faster. Does one purple match get up the Thrall? What do we take here? I need to quit thinking so much. Just take something. We need purple. Oh, it does. Nice. At least it did there. We got a bunch of purple. We Morthani. We Thrall. Morthani. Weaver. Get that web spinner. It's all good. And we win. That's why Arachnean Weaver is OP. Even if something dies on your team, you got like a 75% chance to summon in one of the best legendaries in the game up top. Let's get a boss chest with this one. 64 and 38. Umberwolf is only for the storm. Sir Michael is 63. Allie's going to be 68. bunch of youngsters. I was telling somebody that the other day, like, you know, it's not like there's a bunch of teenagers playing this game. I think we're all 30 plus. Let's see. Purple up here. We got Thrall. Except on the very rare occasion. Somebody could come in here and say they're younger than 30, but it's like less than 5%. Let's do Morthani. Let's go Thrall. We got to get those bottom two down in range for Arachne Weaver, so that's why I'm not casting it until I can do that, because I want the explosion. I like this one better than my team, I can say that. John says I should say 66th, as I will be 65. Alright, did you, okay, so Stroganrog has a couple other teams. Thrall, Morthani, Shagaroth. That's a good one. Thrall, Shagaroth, Morthani, Laraza. Yeah, I told you I would try your teams, and here I am doing it. We try to get a boss chest with this one, though. Then I'll try the Shagaroth one. Did you just... So you take off Arachne Weaver and put on Shagaroth, basically? Two of the coolest audio clips for spellcasts in the game. Shagaroth and Morthani on the same team. You gotta have the audio up for that one. Okay, we need purple. I need Morthani before I need Arachne Weaver. I got this yellow. Got these skulls. More skulls. We got purple. Alright, now Morthani. Thrall. Morthani. Well, she's doing it all by herself today. Ooh! I like when there's only one enemy left. Concentrated damage. I wish her damage was a little bit higher, too. That's the two problems I have with her. Her traits aren't good, and her damage is pretty low. If she had, like, slightly more damage per hit, and then a better third trait, she would be good. She's not bad, though. I'm not saying she's bad. She's like one of those B-tier mythics. I hate to ride the fence, but I do say a lot of the times that stuff isn't good. So I don't always ride the fence. This one definitely rides it, though. Morthani. Ooh, yeah. That was quick. So yeah, let me show this team code for everybody. I'm going to figure out how to do team codes. I'm going to try to make some improvements to the channel. Like, I feel team codes is something that would be an improvement. So whether I have to manually freaking write them down and then type them in, or just type them in from here like this. Because there's no way for me, I don't know if, maybe there is a way. But I've said this a million times. There's like, I can't take it from my TV screen to my laptop, basically, to dumb it down for myself. My PlayStation is on my TV. My Share Factory is on my TV. There's no, like, I can't go to my YouTube channel on my TV. If I could, it would be one thing. But it doesn't bring up the same screens or anything. It's weird. It used to, but it doesn't anymore. I don't know why. I can't get into my YouTube studio on my PlayStation, basically. If I could then copy-paste the team codes to the channel. But I can't access my YouTube studio from my PlayStation. So to take this code, I would have to fly through the air onto my laptop, which I can't do. So I'm going to have to like manually put them in. I'm just going to have to do the effort, time and effort for it. I'll start trying to do more chapters. That way, if you see a long video, you can click on just different chapters. You don't have to watch the whole thing and look for stuff. Stuff like that. Those are two things I know I could do to improve. Team codes and chapters. I'm going to try to start doing it. At least on the Gems of War stuff. Alright, so let's try the other one. We need Shoggoth. I should have just typed it. I like doing stuff the slow way. These are Stroggenrog's teams. Where are you at? Right there. I like Shoggoth. I think it's underrated. It's an elemental. It does true damage to multiple enemies. It can silence. It explodes. It enrages. It does so much stuff. And it's an underworld legendary that I always forget to say. When I'm telling people to go get all the underworld legendaries that are good, I should mention Shoggoth. After Queen Beatrix and the Miraji Queen and King Gobtruffle and Gargoyle and Harpy Mage and Magma Dragon, I should continue and say Shoggoth as well. Because it's pretty good. That might go good with my team too. It's got the blue. Alright, so let's make sure here. You got Thrall, Morthani, Shoggoth, Umberwolf. I might put Shoggoth ahead of Morthani, but... Explore 12, Gulvania, Focus on Morthani, Nisha Metals, Abyssal Banner. Abyssal Banner. Right there. Alright, let's give this one a spin. Allie says, if I make it so far, me to 24,790 and death 0. Hey. You're winning. John says, I get my bus pass this year. Alright. KF6 says, I've been able to follow your team recommendations fairly well from your videos. I know, me too. Like, that's why I do it the way I do it, because when I used to watch YouTube back in the day before I started a channel, I never used team codes. But I understand it's way easier, and like... But I always just looked at the team and then popped it over. Like, I remember the team. Okay, Thrall, Morthani, Shoggoth, Umberwolf. That doesn't help you. Like, this team doesn't even have a class with talents or anything. Like, all you got to remember is, like, the banner. And that's it. But I know it's like, oh, copy-paste. Everybody just wants to copy-paste. So, it is what it is. Concentrate on Morthani. All right. Hey, I like your teams. Allie says, only time I have trouble is when the team I want is the last one. And the yeah, I know, Allie. I try to, like, move those around. But they only give you so much space to put them on there. Like, you can't... I don't know. I feel you, though. I know that's a problem. The last team code gets covered up by the stupid recommended videos. But that's the YouTube game. They want you to, like, continue to watch the channel. So it's super important for me to put videos at the end that you could click on that you might like. Because if you click on one of them, YouTube loves that. They love, like, keeping people on the platform. And if you watch one of my videos all the way to the end and then you click on the next one and then you watch that one, that's, like, YouTube's favorite thing in the world. So I can't, like, not put them there, but I could maybe move them around. I'll note that down as something to try to do. So I used to have them in the top left, and now they're in the bottom left, and I've been trying to move them around. Because somebody else said that in the comments. They can't see it. The last one. Morthani. Got this red. Okay. Let's do Thrall. Alright. This is one of those troops I wish it was slightly better. I like the way it looks, I like the way it sounds, I like the spell, I like that it's an undead divine, I like almost everything about it. It was so close. DC, thank you so much, bro. With the 10. Howdy, Sinnycool and all you sinners, choir members and lurkers alike. Happy birthday to JM Ricks and Sir Michael, as well as any other birthday lurkers out there. Please do gently nudge that like button. Yes, please. And thank you, DC. You definitely got it started, man, and we're moving along. Appreciate it. And then he gifted a membership. It went to Supernova. Supernova is awesome. Yeah, man, I like it. And your other team's pretty similar, so let me check out Tyrion's team. I think he had one too. He did Explode, Undead Weapon, New Mythic, Grey King, Ghost Queen. Well, let me show the team code for this. It's pretty much the same as the last one, except for with Shoggoth, which is cool because maybe somebody doesn't have Arachnean Weaver yet. And it kind of does the same thing. And it's way easier to get. So this is the other team, the first team, but instead of 2 mythics, it has a legendary that's really easy to get. So don't fret if you don't have Arachnean Weaver. You could use this one. And class doesn't matter, of course, because we're not using the hero. Abyssal Banner. Double purple, red, I like it. Both of those are probably better than mine. Alright, let's try Tyrion's team. New Mythic, Grey King, Ghost Queen. Grey King, Ghost Queen. Let's just do G. Will that work? No. Let's just go down to G. Ding dong. KLR Jenkins, how's it going? Clip Bomb Chad, if I didn't say it. I passed G. Or it's going to be the Grey King and the Ghost Queen, so it's actually T. The Grey King. And the Ghost Queen. And then an undead weapon. Explodey undead weapon. Right here. The Scarab Blade. And then you had this down here, this right here. Okay. Banner. A lot of brown. A lot of brown. And then I'd probably go blue, because it's more of a mana generation. Maybe, we'll see. Maybe like this. Banner of Elements. Yeah. That's what I think anyway. He might have a different banner, but let's try it. Thanks again, Chad, Glorfindel, and DC. You guys are awesome. I know that weight is on your shoulders, y'all. I recognize it. And Allie. Welcome back to the choir, Supernova. He's probably not even here, but he's here quite a bit, so shout out to Supernova. KLR Jenkins. Alright, let's try this one. Big old purple. Probably want to get up that weapon. Cast it. We could do her. Let's do this first. A lot of mana. Alright, let's do it now. Do this. Got the Gray King. You got to look at what's the enemy team doing here. They got purple, purple, purple. Let's do purple. The Scare Rub Blade. Kill that. Got the green. Free skulls. Let's finish them off with this. Yeah, she's not bad. She's got that situation where there's just other things that are better. In a vacuum, if she came into the game 3 years ago, she would be awesome. Got the yellow, got the brown. Got the brown. Let's go with the red. Got the Gray King. You probably want to do that first. Maybe. Maybe not. Let's do this first. Because then you can steal more life, and then the Gray King actually mana generates a little bit. So I think you would do Morthani first, and it's probably why it's ahead of the Gray King anyway, in the team. But now, you look at the enemy's team, what do they got? They got a couple reds, they got a couple purples. We got 5 purple, 7 red. Guess I'll go red. You could also look at what's going to disappear and see if you can make something happen on the board, depending on what you choose, but it takes a lot of time. Oh no, they turned me into a snowy owl. At least that makes purple, right? Or it destroys purple. That sucks. Man, we're kind of stuck here now. Let's just take it. Changed me into a freaking snowy owl. Oh, can do 84 damage. Let's just take the skulls. And nothing there with that brown up there. Let's just kill this. Alright, we gotta get going here. What's up? Do that. Do that. Do that. Red. Morthani. There we go. Got slowed down by being transformed into an owl. Here we go, Mythic boss battle. We're gonna get the Horde Mimic Mythic right now. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, brown is good. Get that weapon up. Get that mana flowing. We got anything here? No. Let's do this. Let's take purple. Poop. Got red and blue. Morthani. That's another thing. When you cast her, like, nothing happens after that. You gain life, but, like, look at us now. We're not doing any. There's nothing going on. We got to get our mana back. You kind of got to start all over almost. Not just this team. Any Morthani team. That's why you kind of like... I like the teams where you have the Arachnian Weaver or Shagaroth. The Great King does do some mana generation, but he's like in third slot. He takes a lot of mana. He doesn't mana generate enough. You almost need another mana generator with Morthani. That also does true damage. Because once you cast her, you're kind of just... Now what? Like, some mythics have an extra turn, some mythics have an explosion, some mythics loop. She doesn't do any of that. So you got to account for it. Got blue into brown. Could probably kill something. That way she concentrates her damage more. She won't have to hit that one that we killed. Alright, I forgot she summons, though. That's good. Summon's not great, but at least it's something. Can bring something back. Stupid Orpheus. But yeah, that's another team. So 3-4 teams on here for Morthani. But that's what I think about her. She really needs lots of mana generation to be happening around her, with somebody else also doing true damage, probably with the full undead team. I don't know how would you do a divine team? I don't even know. You'd have to do Divinish Bala, so you got Divinish Bala and Morthani. Maybe you do a weapon that's a divine weapon, and then what? There's that team code. Like, let's try it. Let's do divine. Just see if there's anything you could do. And we'll take off the Grey King, the Ghost Queen. Could do Arc Proxy, maybe. Let's look at divine weapons. What color they make and stuff. Divine Protector does red and yellow. Could blow up. So one of these two. Start with this one. Gotta do Divinish Bala. And then we just have one more slot to fill. It's like you almost want to go down the Skull route. I mean, she does add that one Uber Doom Skull, but I feel like the best teams with Morthani are going to be undead, not divine. Like, is there any true damage? There's a Astral Mother, but she's pretty terrible. We got Phoenix. Maybe you could do Ubistet, like you knock him down with Morthani, and then you... But he's not true damage, so... Alright, John, we'll see you, man. Have a good one. Appreciate you being here. Seeing if I can make any kind of divine team with... Further we get down, the less likely. I don't know. Arc Proxy, Avendra, Astral Mother, you got Urali, you got Phoenix. If you're gonna do true damage, you'd probably do Phoenix. You'd have multiple summons on your team. It's probably not gonna be that good, but we could try it. We would want to be divine. That'd be priest. Banner, we got a lot of purple. I don't know, yellow. I think we're covering every color. We got blue, we got green, we got red, we got brown, we got purple, we got yellow. We're not using much red. I could do this one. Anyway, let's just try it, just to say we tried it. Glorfindel says 8th Sin, Divine, Ishbala, Arc Proxy, Morthani. Alright, I'll try it. Is that one of your teams? Trying people's teams today, so if you have one, I'll try it. Alright, so... I'm gonna take Skulls, get up Phoenix. Who do we do first? Let's do this. This. There's one down. Got this. Wasn't too bad. That's better than I thought it would be. It's kind of like Skull and Spell together. Morthani's making a skull. Divine Ishbala can make some skulls. Divine Ishbala makes yellow to get up Phoenix. And herself back up. What do I need here? So we'll take this. Alright. Got the weapon. Kill off that guy. Didn't make enough. Alright, here we go. Do that first. Do this second. Divine Ishbala gets up. If she has alignment, I'll be happy. She does. Gets back up Phoenix, which could probably just kill. Huh. It's something. I'll try this one a couple more times, then I'll try Glorfindel's, Glorfindel's team. Surprised this is working a little bit. So we'll take purple. Some skulls, I guess. Morthani's up. It's almost like you gotta get something else up, though. You can't just cast her. She's not gonna do anything by herself. Alright, we got both true damage. Let's cast this. Now this. Alright, somebody get up. There we go. Nice! That was the skull she made. Oh, I should have did her. Poop. I didn't even know she was up. I don't know. Alright, one more time. It's interesting. It's kind of fun when that skull gets put in the right spot, or like Divine Ishbala has alignment, and then the skull, and then you're doing kind of both skull and spell. If you like both skull and spell, which normally you don't do, you either go all in on one or the other. For some reason, you're one of those people, which it is fun. You could try this. I'm gonna go blue. We gotta get our mana up. Alright, there we go. Let's get this out of here. And I'm not going to cast her until I use my true damage options. Or at least the Phoenix. Now I could. There's Phoenix back. She's back too. Got that red. Alright, come on, man. Let's do Phoenix again. I don't know. Better than I thought it would be. Alright, we're at the mini-boss. I'm just going to finish it off here with this team. Glorf says the Titan class ensures barrier against backfire. Morthani there to ensure enemy life is less than the weapon, so you make more skulls. 14, I think. Oh yeah, I remember that weapon. Alright, we want blue and green, most likely. Get up that weapon first. Oh, come on. There's gotta be something. Well, there's everybody up. Let's do this first. See if we have alignment. We do. Could do this. Could do that. Just anything, anytime you have a conversion, it slows you down a little bit. Alright, last one with this one. And I'll try Glorfs. Then we'll move on to the bounty. Finish up the stream. Green. Blue. Oh, come on. There we go. Let's do this. Then this. Got it again. And it does bless and enchant a random ally when I match 4 or more gems, so that takes care of a little bit of the mana problems. Let's just go again. Got Divine Ishbala, yes. Got that. Let's go with her. No, let's do this. Get a kill. Supposed to cast him first, but she can finish him off. I don't know, I kind of like it. Not better than anything else I've seen today, but... Alright, let's try Glorf's team now. But, hey, if you want to try this one, maybe you need to level Priest and you want to use Morthanis Darkness. Maybe you like Phoenix, maybe you like Divine Ishbala, I don't know. There's probably somebody out there that might try this team, I don't know. But here's your team code if you want to. I think it's interesting. I don't think it's the best ever, but it's kind of fun. So what's that, like the 5th team for Morthanis Darkness we've done? Here comes number 6. Alright. We got Arc Proxy. Oh, I should have kept Divine Ishbala. Divine Ishbala. Arc Proxy. Arc Proxy Avendra. But yeah, we should have the update next week or the week after. There's a trailer out on Twitter right now. It's exciting times. Hopefully they hit it out of the ballpark. Yeah, I hope I have 8th Sin too. I think I've seen it. Uh-oh. Maybe it's the? Yeah, look under T's, Allie. Pull an enemy and myself to the front, create 6 skulls and 8 more if my life is higher. Give all purple allies 2 mana. Divine Ishbala, Arc Proxy. Alright, it's in the right order. So cast Morthani so the enemy's life is less than yours, and then due to the weapon. Titan class. And banner. I don't think you got one. Purple. We got red, yellow, brown. So we're missing some colors, so we can like try this. Got 2 brown troops, or we could do red. Got right here, maybe. I don't know. One of those. Let's just go with this one. Morthani's at the bottom of the team, though, so I gotta cast her before I cast the weapon. Allie says, "Oh, Cinny, what if when you put up the last team, put up the screenshot, then play?" Yeah, I could do that. I could just wait. I could put up the team code and then, like... Yeah. I could clip it out and, like, bring it back a little bit. Because the end screen doesn't happen until the final 20 seconds of the video. So I could clip out the team code and put it back like 20 seconds. That's a good idea. Hey, there you go. Alright. Let's get some mana. Red or purple? Guess I'll take skulls. Got this. Alright, alright. Let's grab that. This. That. Alright, now what? Morthani? So you can do 14 skulls. Yellow gems to Uber. So if we don't have her conversion, maybe we can't. Oh, we gotta look for Divine Ishbala, though. Got her. Now we got this. Let's take this. Let's do this. And might be a good time for the weapon. Life is higher. 158. Okay. Hey, that's neat. And you get to use a weapon you never use. Let's try it again. We probably want to switch to, do we want to switch our metals? We kind of want Morthani doing damage, but we also are doing mostly skulls. Maybe seasons. I don't know, though. Just try it. I'll probably leave this live stream up for the public, so if you did not see all the Morthani teams, this is like our 7th one, and they've all been kind of neat, so I'll leave the video public today after we go off the air. Sometimes it's a moment in time, and I just make it private after. Sometimes I just make it members only. It depends. But since there's information in here for the public, I'll leave it up. Red and purple? Or no. We don't care about the weapon until later, really. You almost want to... Yeah, but I guess because Titan and Barrier. I would like to get up Divine Ishbala, I think. Out of anything, because she could get up everybody else, kind of. We'll do this, though. Got purple, let's do this. Alright, we just got to get going. Alright, here we go. Oh, thank you so much for all that red. It's kind of like a Divine Ishbala Arc Proxy team with Morthani stuck on the end of it and like the weapon. There's like a sandwich. Because if I have alignment, I'm casting Divine Ishbala or Arc Proxy. It's free damage and it's still my turn. That would be foolish not to do. It's like here I gotta cast this. Here I gotta cast that. But here we go. Maybe we can do, you gotta do the free. Got this again. And here we go. Maybe we can do the weapon. Or we could have killed him with the Morthani too. Huh. Got a lot of options with this team. It's fun too. One thing you can say about Morthani teams is that they're fun. Might not be the best thing for every situation, but they're kind of fun. Let's go with yellow or purple. Or actually yellow. I want Divine Ishbala. Alright, there she is. Do we have it? Alright, what about yellow? No? So we don't. 160. It's Morthani time. Let's get rid of that. Let's, I guess we do this. Alright. Come on, alignment. Where are you? Show yourself. Keep hitting the mic, I'm sorry. Let's do this. So close. There we go. Oh, come on, die. 160. It's fun. A lot of stuff going on. KF6, I used to do that, man. I used to listen to so much YouTube and podcasts and stuff while I was working. I have like one headphone in. Stroganrog says for Divine Team, you could try Divinia for extra mana generation, and maybe Sunspear class for a Storm. Glorfindel says, yeah, Morthani is a support troop to make it all happen. Yes, you knock them under a certain amount of life, so you can do the 8th Sin. She has that little Uber Doomskull. She's doing something there. Finish them off if you don't have alignment. You got 2 troops here if you don't have alignment. Like, it's a Divine Shpala Arc Proxy team. But if you don't have alignment, you got backup plans. The 8th Sin and Morthani. Your backup plans. We got a red. We probably can't cast it right now. We gotta wait till their life is under ours. And we kinda want like more skulls on the board too. Do we have alignment? No. Okay. Nobody's under. Our life isn't higher. Just take skulls. I'm about to just cast her. Yeah, I got it. And, do that. Do this. Do this. Alright, now. Still. Okay, so we gotta knock them. Now we can do this. Alignment. And finish them. Sweet. Alright, couple more, or one more here. I'll show the code. Pretty fun. Fear Diabolis has been a member for 11 months. Evening to everyone. Thank you for that continued support there, Fear. Appreciate it. Helps a lot. Alright, so, I want purple. Brown's okay. Got the blue. Let's take the brown. Got the yellow. We got the brown up here, though. I want yellow more. It's gonna explode. Oh, sweet. Left it. Alright, do we have alignment? No. Let's knock them, I guess. Do them knockers. Now we can do this. Which gives us this. Which gives us this. Now we can do this. Okay. Come on, keep going. Do this again. Oh, yeah. That was nice. Okay, so that's that. Let's show the code. Another one. What's that, 7 or 8? Something like that. Morthani teams. We had mine. We had Stroganrog's. We had his other one. We had Tyrion's. We had Glorfindel's. At least 5. I don't know. Oh, then I did the Phoenix one, so that's 6. Something like that. 6 or 7 Morthani teams on this live stream. Let's do the bounty for a little bit. It's not super exciting. Like, the exciting part was the part up until 20 where I changed the team and I used Tesla. It's not going to get exciting again until the end when I make sure I get all rewards. But right now, it's the same old, same old. Which some people still don't understand bounty. You really need to use 4 bounty troops. You got potions, you know? Back in the day, people did not use 4 bounty troops because we didn't have potions, and that was the reason. Now you have potions, so you should. Except for very early in the game. Like, do whatever you can do early in the game. If you're buying up to tier 4 or tier 5, if you're getting Erskine fully ascended and trying to get all the points, you should be doing 4 bounty troops, at least at the end. Up until 20, you can do Tesla, but with 3 bounty troops and the bounty captain. I guess because other events, you really don't have to do that. Like World Event, you don't have to use a certain... I mean, they make you. Bounty would be... I don't know. They could make it a restriction that you have to use bounty troops. That would make it more easy. But then it would hurt the people that are doing like Rowan or Tesla or whatever. So I kind of like that they don't force you into using bounty troops, but with other events, they like tell you, hey, use this typing as a restriction. But like the Journey event, you use the Journey captain. You should definitely not... I mean, they're good too, like Chalcedony and Todd and Sekiro and everything, so you'll want to use them. But with bounty, it's like you don't want to use them because they suck, but you should use them because you get more points. If I take one of these troops off of here, I'm going to get way less points. It says times 30 right now. 200 points times 30. Watch me take off the bounty captain. Come on, dummy. Now it's times 18. Not as good. But it depends. How far are you buying up? Do you really care about getting all rewards? Edit team. Remove that troop. NTY. Erskine. Because the captain gets twice as much as the other bounty troops, too. Bounty troops score more than a regular troop. And then the bounty captain gets twice as much as a bounty troop for being the captain of the week. It's like, do you want all rewards for... Do you want to pay the least in the shop and get all rewards? That's the perfect storm. That's the meta. That's what you're shooting for. Because you could do whatever you want. You can use whatever you want, but you might not get all rewards. You can do whatever you want, but you might have to spend more gems. The perfect storm is this, where you're spending the least amount of gems, you're getting the most points, you're getting all rewards. If you're using not bounty troops, you're not going to get all rewards most likely, unless you're buying way up in the shop, which is costing you gems. I mean, like maybe there's like low-level people and super high-level people. Maybe they don't, because... If you're low level, you don't have the bounty troops, you don't have Tigraki maybe, you don't have Corpse Mare, you don't have the stats maybe, it's a little bit harder, you're just doing what you can do, but you're not going to get all rewards, but, you know, you're a low level player, you're not supposed to get all rewards. Or you're a super high level player, you have a billion gems, you don't care, you're going to buy way up in the shop, you're just going to use whatever's fastest. You know, those are the only 2 sides of the spectrum that should not do the 4 bounty troops with the bounty captain on level 20. Is the super early and the super late. And even the super late people, they're probably doing 4 bounty troops because they don't want to, like, waste gems for no reason. Sometimes people concentrate too much on, like, going fast. I don't know. It costs you gems to go fast. But time is money, so you got to balance that out. Go to Tigraki first, knock him into range, cast the Corpse Mare, kill him. It's weird it's 4 ogres. Like, it looks like they didn't even finish the event. The title you get for the last reward is not... I'll show you in a second. And then 4 ogres for the enemy? What is that? That's weird. It's like they didn't finish it. They're too busy working on the update in Puzzle Quest 3 or something that they didn't even try with the bounty event. Like 4 ogres. Has that ever happened before for the final battle? Repeat troops? Especially a common? That's weird. The enemy team is weird, and the final reward is weird. It's unfinished. It functions, but it's unfinished. And I guess they don't care. The invasion before this with the weapon, the Kurandara drop table, like there's been a mistake every week. Every single week. It didn't used to be like that. And if there was, it was like a minor mistake that wasn't noticeable, or a typo or something. These days, it's a super noticeable mistake every single week. Imagine if you go to work and you make a mistake every single week on, like, an event. Like, that everybody's doing, that everybody sees. Not just your normal day-to-day stuff, but let's say there's an event, and you're the guy, and you're setting up the event. And every single time you make a mistake, what do you think's going to happen? You're doing an event for people, and they're all going to be looking at it. They're all going to notice any kind of mistake. New title, Usky Bounty title. I can't wait to get the Usky Bounty title, guys. I can't wait to fight the 4 ogres. Boy, howdy. It's the easiest bounty ever. Could almost call this Ogre Palooza. Yeah, the vault is coming up. That's why I let my gem stack get so low. I said I wasn't going to go under 5,000, and then I was like, well, we got the vault event coming in like a week. I got as close as I could. I survived as long as possible. I got another dragon the other day, but I got Topasarth for like the millionth time. I need a Maldron. I only need one more. I need one more dragon, then of course I have to buy the weapons. But once you get that last dragon, it's just a matter of time. Because until you get the dragon, it's RNG still. It doesn't matter, like... Until you get the 6 dragons, it's all downhill from there after you get the 6 different dragons. Because then it's not RNG anymore. Getting 4 Diamantina is way easier than getting 1 Diamantina. You don't have to do any random RNG stuff to get 4 Diamantinas. You do to get 1. I gotta get the Valraven here because... So I really need this Tigraki to get back up. And I need them to not take yellow. I'm gonna cast Ogress. Concentrating totally on that Valraven. Because I only bought up to 4 in the shop. I did Tesla all the way to 20. I can't miss any Valravens. Even though last time I did have some turns left over. But it was only like 2. Got this big old yellow with some red in it. Skulls can finish off the Ogre. Ogress. Cast Tigraki first. And then do the Corpse Mare. Let's grab the green and the yellow. Got the brown here. Tigraki coming up soon. Bang. Ogress. Corpse Mare. Win. Chad is back. Hunter's Hybrid Media is here. Allie says, made it to the end. All right. What kind of strategy did you do? Hunter says, in some of the places I've worked, those people get promoted. I know. Hey, you know what I think about that? Everybody likes the new guy, and who cares about the old guy who's been doing it for 6 years? Just abandon him. And that's an IRL too. I'm not just being not just talking about YouTube. It happens everywhere. Here comes Bob. He used to work here, even though he's only been here a few months. Screw the guy who's been here for 6 years doing his job, coming in every day on time, getting everything done. Oh well. We got a new guy now. His name is Bob. He's from that other place. That other place is awesome. It's like a child that doesn't... It's like a teenager who always thinks they're right. Even though an adult who's 30, 40, 50, 60 has been living that much longer. It reminds me of like a teenager type of deal. You just go with the new guy who's been around for 2 or 3 years. Looks like immature. Don't respect tenure. Don't have any loyalty. The new guy's here to do this job. Who cares about you? It's like I hired him. I didn't hire you. So I have more of an incentive to hope that this guy does better. And even if he doesn't, I'm going to act like he does. I discovered this guy. I guess why not? Corpse Mare. A little bit of mana. Ogress. I don't know, eventually you'll learn to respect your elders. You know, like, they've been around longer, so even if they're not smarter than you, they're wiser than you, at least. And then you respect the guy who's been at the job for 10 years or whatever. Like, man, that's like consistency. He's not just going to take off and go somewhere else. That's loyalty. I don't know. I guess I just respect different things than most people. Tyrion says my 4th egg was my first dupe. Brown one today. So you got like the first 3. You got different ones each time. That's good. All right, a couple more of these, and I'm probably gonna get out of here. Unless you guys have any questions, unless you have any more teams. How are you guys doing? Hunters, how are you doing, man? What you doing in the game? What's your main goal? What you doing, Chad? What's your main goal, man? What are you doing in the game? You need any help? Need some advice? I'm doing delves. Like, I tried City of Thieves last night. I have it on, I just got to get the Pure faction done. So I was trying that. So I'm working on my delves. And I'm working on, like, my gem stack and trying to get Diamantina. That's the 2 things I'm doing. But this ain't all about me. Let me know what y'all are doing. What's your little goal? Everybody has a different goal in the game. Just because we're all doing bounty right now, just because we all just got Morthani, you're doing something else, too. And it's all different for everybody. If you need any help, just let me know, and I'll try to guide you. City of Thieves was hard. I only tried it like I've only tried it once so far, but it was kind of hard. I was doing that King of Thieves guy with the Street Thief, I think. The one that makes there's one that makes purple based on like gold stolen, and then the other guy does like single target damage and gains skill to like 3 to all skills or something like that. I didn't feel like the other ones are going to be good enough for level 500, like the Cat Burglar and the other one. The one that makes skulls, like, it's cool and everything, and if it goes right, but if you get backfired, you're gonna lose something. Like, I don't know. I tried the Tomb Robber a couple times, but I don't know. She kept backfiring. I know you gotta wait until you build up gold, but even then, it was backfiring on me. So I was trying the King of Thieves guy. I like tripled up on him and used the Street Thief for my mana generation. Then I like moved her to the front because she has a little bit of a dodge. I'll get it. I only tried it like once. You know, one day. It's like 3 times. Yep. They like to promote weird people. Hunter says I have a guildmate who has an insane amount of dupes. Loyalty is becoming more and more rare these days. Especially on the internet, because they can just disappear and they don't get held accountable, and I get it. Leveling classes right now? Alright. Doing like Rowan or something? Explore 1. What I like to do is do it over time. I don't like take time out of my day to go level a class, because I could be doing something else that's more important. So what I will do is, like right now I'm leveling Tidecaller. It's kind of like something I'm doing alongside of everything else. I'm not like super concentrated on it. But I'm leveling Tidecaller, so anytime I do an adventure board, anytime I do a dungeon, anytime I can just fit it in there, I'll do Tidecaller. Like alongside of everything else I'm doing. But I'm not going to stop and like go do Explore 1 with Rowan with Tidecaller. Unless I'm also doing something else. Like the other day I had a adventure board task where it was like kill yellow enemies. So I went to Whitehelm with my Rowan team with Tidecaller equipped, because now I feel like I'm doing multiple things. I'm going to get some gems for farming that class experience. But I'm never just going to sit there. Like if it's a vault event maybe, at least you're doing the vault event too. But I'm never going to sit there and just farm class experience. It's not worth it to me. I could be doing something else. I don't need that class to 100 that bad that I'm going to take time out of my day to specifically stop everything else and go farm a class up. I'm not gonna, that little percentage of tribute or that whatever is not worth it. Especially on a crappy class. Where you're just going to not even use your classes in the end. You're going to get all your classes to 100 and you're going to start using teams with no class on it. It doesn't make sense. And the stuff you get doesn't matter. Like the kingdom level and power stuff. Once you get to the soft caps, I just don't care. After the soft caps, I just don't care, really. I don't care about that tiny % chance of tribute, or that tiny % of extra tribute, or that little bit of extra gold. Doesn't matter to me. And even if you think, well, that'll help me get closer to 30. Well, you're not going to get to 30, so doing it slow or doing it fast, by the time you get it done slowly, then you'll be able to get to 30. If you hurry up and get it done, and then you're just like not even using classes anymore. I don't know. It's just my strategy that I do. It's kind of like the kingdom level thing. I would rather get my magic classes to 20 than go around and make everything 16 and 17. I don't care about what I get for getting 16. I don't care about what I get for getting 17. I care about stats. I care about magic stats. And the deeds are shared amongst all the kingdoms. So if you go to 16 and 17 on all the other kingdoms, you're going to have less deeds than I do, and I'm going to get my magic before you do. And I'd rather have more magic stat than anything I get from making the other kingdoms 16 or 17. Unless you're a crazy maniac that does Explore 12 every day, all day, and you want those extra myth stones, like, maybe. But I doubt it. Even if you're in a phase where you're doing Explore 12 a lot, you're not going to do that forever, so it's not going to benefit you forever. A magic stat will benefit you forever for everything you do for the rest of the time, no matter what you're doing in the game. That's just how I think about it. And if you're super high level and have all the deeds and stuff, like, not talking to you. I'm talking to mostly mid-game, late-game, like, normal players. Not some crazy maniac with tons of resources. If you're a crazy maniac with tons of resources, you do whatever you do, because you've been doing something, right? So just keep doing that. Let's kill... I'm gonna kill him with this. Let's use it. Then I'll cast this. I'm gonna do this. We got Ogress. That's just a weird thing, like the 16, 17 level. Because once you do it, it's hard to argue because you already did it. I know I've brought this up before, but it's hard to argue with the other side on that one because you already invested in it. You already did it, so now you have to die on that hill. You can't have like a good argument with me about it because you already did it. You already invested, now you're invested. Now you have to die on that hill. No matter if you think I'm right or you think I'm wrong. Chad's finishing up Bounty. Ruhan says, I cannot for the life of me get Amnithrax Pure Faction done. I feel like screaming half the time. In fact, I'm screaming half the time. That's like the Gob Truffle one, right? You just do 4, not just, but you know what I'm saying. Like, do 4 Gob Truffles. And you gotta hope to loop. I don't even know if I've got it done yet, though. I just know what the strategy is. Trophy farming, that's cool. You know me and trophy farming, I don't like to do it, but if you're in a guild and it's like a concerted effort with your guild to try to move up the list, that's fun. Or if you're trying to like prevent somebody from passing you up or something like that. But you know trophies aren't worth nothing, like literally. You can't do anything with trophies. KF6 says, the goal I am working on as far as the game is how to get through the Pure Faction for Fire Rift. All troops are gold mythic, and I watched your video. I'll have to go look at it. And I'll look at Amnithrax. Let me finish this battle, though. I started the channel to help people. I'm still helping people, you know, but it does take a little bit to keep it going. Like, just because, like, time, I'm not 20, I'm not a teenager. I gotta explain it to other in real life people. Unfortunately, right? I would love to just sit here and help all day because I like to know that, hey, I helped another person, they got it done. It just feels good. Alright, let's look at Amnithrax first of all. I don't know if I got it done yet. Especially when it's like a lot of people all at once. Like I make a video and at least like 100 people or something get some help. See, I'm only on level... I haven't done this one either, so... If I was gonna do Pure Faction for Amnithrax... I'm pretty sure it's just... all Gob Truffle. There's probably people here that have it done, and they could tell you for sure. But that's what I've heard. Like, if you're having trouble, maybe you can put Mushroom Man up front and do 3 Gob Truffles. He enrages himself, he gains attack. You're gonna be diseasing enemies. And he has the 33% bark skin. So if you're having trouble, maybe try this. But I think the strategy that everybody decided on was just 4 Gob Truffles. Trey gifted a membership. Thank you so much, bro. It went to Chop. Shout out to Chop. Trey jumped on the train. It was moving already. And he's guarding the back. Got a mounted machine gun firing up those hillbillies with their foot hanging out the window with a bunch of them in the back of the truck. Fire Rift. Allie says, I'm trying to play on a smaller screen. Adjustment is hard. 68-inch screen to 24-inch. Saving power for electric bill. Wow, $600 a month. That's a lot. At least it is, I don't know, you know what I mean. It's probably different for everybody. Hunter says that's pretty much what I do as well. I don't really just farm class experience. KF6 says faction farming feels like the most efficient way to farm classes, at least for me. Don't ogre about it. Hunter says I still have a ton to do in the game. I still need a handful of mythics. I was hoping to get my second Ironhawk before the next vault event. Ooh, 27th on the Xbox leaderboard. Hey, no problem, Hunters. Glorfindel says, sometimes I just end up sitting there scratching my butt, thinking, oh well, time to plaster on a fake smile and plow through this shite one more time. Livewire used 4 Gob Truffles. Eric N. What's up? Truffle Mania. But yeah, if you're having trouble with the 4 gob truffles, maybe consider trying the Mushroom Man. I don't know. I can't tell you for sure. I don't have it all the way done. I will do it one day, but right now I'm doing City of Thieves. But that's the only advice I can really give you. Your horde level, of course, you can always improve your horde level. You know, get up to 133 or 155 or 177. Every time you die, like every time you have trouble and you can't do it one day, consider going up to the next soft cap. If you're trying it on 133 and you just can't get it done, you try it 3 times, you lose every time, you're not even close, consider going up to 155. And then the next day you got it at 155, you have a little bit more stats, you try it again. If you fail again, consider going up to 177. Try it again. It's the only thing you can really do. You can try to meddle the gob truffles. You can do your horde level. You could wait for an event, I guess. But other than that, there's not much else you can do once you have the team. And it's definitely a lot of gob truffles. I know that. At least 3 or 4 of them. But can't really help you out other than that. But Fire Rift, I think I have done. Where's Fire Rift? Fire Rift is right there. I do have this one done. And let's look at the team. I kind of forget. I think I did this one when it came into the game. That's like the best time to get them done. Is like right when they come into the game. Magma Dragon's pretty good. I don't even remember what I did here. I'm sure it was some Magma Dragons, though. One of the best troops down here. Maybe a couple Magma Dragon. Like, you could do a Lava Scorpion, a Fire Spirit, and like 2 Magma Dragons. The one I don't like is the Wrath Naga. It's kind of similar to Amnithrax, like a lot of Magma Dragon. And if you're having trouble, if you can't do it with like 4 Magma Dragons, then throw the Lava Scorpion on the front. And if you can't do it then, throw the Fire Spirit on there. And she converts all gems of a chosen color to burning gems, which is nice, because if you cast her, you know you're going to get an extra turn, because you're going to wait till you have alignment. You could probably use several different teams. There's not always just one team you can do. Like, I bet you 4 Magma Dragons works for some people. I bet you, like, Lava Scorpion with 3 Magma Dragons works for some people. I bet you Lava Scorpion, Fire Spirit, 2 Magma Dragons works. Like, I've seen pure factions where somebody does it as soon as it comes into the game, and that was like 2 years ago. And then everything changes by the time, like, I'm doing it. And I try their team, and it doesn't work. And then I try a different team, and it does work. So. Hunter says, pretty sure I used Mushroom Man and 3 gobs. Chad says, just crafted Diamantina. Congratulations, dude. Glorf says I have more chance of crafting a cow. A cow patty? Yeah, dude, that's when you get a stat and a potion at the same time, Ruhan. So it's like a soft cap. It's the same as like leveling your kingdoms, where you stop on a stat and you kind of just chill there because it's not worth going any further until you can get to the next stat. Same thing with delves, like with your horde level. At 111, you get a magic stat. Like 2 of them if you have the associated kingdom too. You get 2 magic. And then you get a potion right around there. Like right before it or right on it. So it's 111, 133, 155, 177, and like 200 or 199, something like that. I don't usually go that high. But it's the exact time when you get a stat and a potion together. And that's why it's a soft cap. It's a really good spot to stop and try. And then you can go to the next one. You don't just go up like 10. You would go all the way to the next soft cap to actually make a difference too. You know what I mean? If you only go up like 5 horde levels, it's not going to help. But if you go all the way to the next soft cap and you get 2 magic and a potion, it might actually help. So yeah, that's what I would do. Get yourself to the very next soft cap and then try again. If you can't do it there, go to the next soft cap. 111, 133, 155, 177. So yeah, every 22 levels once you hit 111. You'll get a potion like 2 levels before, and then you'll get like a magic. You'll get 2 magic stat on the exact like 133, 155, 177. And make sure you have the associated kingdom up too. That way you get 2 magic instead of 1. Like with Fire Rift, for example. It's probably Broken Spire, right? So you want these extra stats here. Now, of course, I'm going to go to 15 and get the stat. I'm never going to just do 12 or 14. I'm going to wait until I can get to 15, get the soft cap. Once again, I'm like, get hard for soft caps, I guess. Otherwise, it's a waste of time, in my opinion, but... Well, you know, with that, it's slightly different. I don't know. Like, I like to stop on 10, and then if I can get to... I'll go to 15. Same with... It's the same exact thing. If you understand Underworld Horde levels, then you also understand, like, Kingdom level and power, because it's pretty much exactly the same. You don't stop on 130 on a Horde level. You go to 133. You don't go to 134 just because you can. You stay on 133 until you can go to 155. It's going to make much more of a difference if you go from 133 to 155 than if you go from 133 to 134. You're like, you could use those resources for something else until you can get to 155, because it's not going to make a difference. It's the same thing, in my opinion. If I go to 16 here, it's going to do nothing for me. Same thing as if I was going from 133 to 134 on a Horde level, or 133 to 140 on a Horde level. That's barely going to do anything for me. It's not enough. It's not worth it. I could use those resources on something else until I can do that. It's the same thing as going to 16 here or going to 17 here. I'd rather go to 20, and then I get all the stuff, and I get the stat. Of course, you got to work your way up, but you know exactly what you need. So, you know, you need this many deeds, you need this many books, you need this much gold. Why dedicate? It's similar to, like, shards in the Soul Forge. You don't just automatically turn them to diamonds. You don't automatically go to level 16. You don't automatically go to level 17 just because you can. You don't automatically turn shards into diamonds just because you can. You don't automatically go to 134 Horde level just because you can. There's no point. You're wasting resources you could use other places. Maybe you could get a different faction to a next soft cap instead. Maybe you can get a different kingdom to the next soft cap instead. Maybe you want to use those shards on a jewel so you can buy rope dart or a different weapon. Instead of turning them all into diamonds, and now they're stuck there no matter what. If they're shards, you can use them on everything. If you turn those shards into diamonds, they're diamonds and you can't turn them back. If you go to level 16 or level 17, you can't go back. I just dropped my controller, being so animated and ranty and ravey. You can't go back. So why not wait until you can go to the actual good thing? Because maybe you can do it in a different kingdom. It's the same thing with leveling troops. It's all like the same thing. If you get a troop, don't immediately level it to 20. Because what if you get a good troop and you don't have enough souls and you already invested them, they're gone. As soon as you do this stuff, your resources are gone. You've invested them. They're now diamonds. They're not shards anymore. You can't make those jewels anymore. You're not as versatile. You can't go do other things. You did it already. That's why the 16 and 17 people, they already did that. They have to argue that it's a good idea because they can't take it back. It's the same. It's so many different things that are exactly the same. Maybe one of those will make it click for people, but I don't get why they don't understand it. It's the same as like keeping your shards as shards and not turning them into diamonds. Like, for what? Unless you're going to immediately use those diamonds to craft a mythic, then you shouldn't do that. Don't do the thing until you can do the thing. Don't just crawl your way up on 50 different places when you can concentrate on one place and get it to something actually good. Instead of just crawling your way in a million different places. You like got your attention on 37 different kingdoms instead of focusing on getting it all the way to something really good. You're getting like a tiny little this and a tiny little that and a tiny little this. It's a little bit because of patience. I want to see how many diamonds I got. I want to have all my kingdoms at 16. I'm impatient. I don't want to wait until I can get the stat. I don't want to wait and see if I need jewels. I don't want to wait and get to that next soft cap in my horde level. Everything's so similar. And people, oh, I need to soul farm. I need to soul farm. Well, why? What'd you do? Where's all your souls at? Oh, you leveled up like all these weird troops to 20? What for? You're not even using them. What are you doing? You're not using those troops. Why are you leveling them up for? I don't know. What if another good troop comes in? What if the next Glory Shop troop is awesome? Now you don't have souls because you just leveled up some random weird troop to 20 just because you can right now and you're impatient. Wait till you can do it on something good. Especially if you're free to play. Like, I don't know how it works if you're not free to play. It's just like you could take this as a not free to play player and make yourself better and have the ability to spend money too. Inject steroids, you know what I mean? Take the lessons from a person that's free to play and apply them as a non-free to play, and you're going to be better than everybody else. That is, yeah. It's all the same. It's like patience. It's literally patience and getting something good instead of bad. Or getting something good instead of getting something that's just marginally, barely increases here and there. Just think of your horde level. I think or diamonds. That's the best example, and it's exactly the same as putting all your kingdoms at 16 or 17. It's exactly the same as leveling up every single troop you get to 20, or whatever its highest level is. It's all the same. You could have all those shards and turn them into whatever you want, and now they're more versatile. They could buy a weapon, they could buy a mythic, they could buy whatever. But if you immediately turn them into diamonds, you can't turn them back. If you immediately get 16 or 17 in every kingdom, you can't undo that. If you go to horde level 134 when you're instead of 155, you can't undo that. You already spent the resources. What's the point? You're not getting very much from doing that. You get way more if you wait until you get to the soft cap. The stat, the soft cap, the potion, the stat, etc. The good troop that comes in that you can level up now instead of wasting it on some random troop. Short version, play chess, not checkers. I guess a lot of people out there playing checkers. What up, Chris Purpose? Let me catch up in the chat. Courtly Scotland, how's it going? Hunter says, I've already made the mistake of uselessly upgrading kingdoms. I guess it's not totally useless, but I agree with what you're saying. Yeah, once somebody does that, they can't argue because they already did it. So even if there's some other, like, quote-unquote professional or expert out there telling you that's the right thing to do, they already did it. They can't undo it. They have to say that's the right thing to do. It'd be like turning every single one of your shards into diamonds and then saying that's the right thing to do. Because you already did it. You can't turn it back. You can't undo it. You got to die on that hill. Hunter says, I went to 16 and 17 and I won't argue with you. You're right. Hey. Courtly says, what you think about the hint the dev dropped on Twitter? That's cool. I like it so far. But, you know, you never know. Like somebody else said, trailers can make something look awesome. And it's only 30 seconds long. And there's not that much information. But it got me excited for a sec, I gotta admit. Glorf says he's saying don't spend your hard-earned dollar until you know you are gonna win the goldfish. Yeah, I'm just trying to help, by the way. It doesn't matter if I'm right or wrong. I'm just trying to help people. And that's what I do. Kaizen. Just dropping by to say hello and to say that I'm still a fan of your Gems of War videos. Appreciate that. I need those little comments these days. It's hard to keep going for so long and like still stay motivated and stuff. Like I've seen ups and downs and it's been 6 years now. I was telling somebody else, I think Chad, like that's usually like when stuff starts to go left for me. 5 or 6 years in, a job, YouTube, whatever, a hobby, a girl, whatever. 5 or 6 years in, for some reason, I tend to go left, and everything goes wrong, and I like either quit or get fired or whatever you want to say. Hunter says, I hope 7.0 is a major shakeup in a position direction because people are getting fed up. I agree. I agree. Like, you know, I put out the video about Gems of Wars dying. I don't want it to die. And it's not looking terrible. Like, they've had dips before, and they've come back from them before. But it's like the worst dip ever. It's the lowest dip ever. There's still lots of people. There's still lots of players. There's still lots of interest. They're still doing things. They're going to put out an update like next week, and they're still putting in everything every week, and it's still an active game. But it's also like the lowest ever since like 5 years ago, I guess. Like concurrent players on each platform. They're under 2,000 on PC Mobile. Like, I don't know if it's their average or their concurrent or whatever. I think it's concurrent. Like 19 whatever. And every month before that, going back 5 years straight, they were over 2,000. Most of the time around 2,500. Now they're under 2,000. But we'll definitely see a jump with the 7.0 for sure. But we'll see what happens like a month after that, 2 months after that. That'll be the truth. On the week of 7.0, on the week after 7.0, on the month of 7.0, that's not going to be the truth. But 3, 4, 5 weeks after 7.0, we'll know the truth. Are they coming back? Is it coming back or is it going down? That's kind of why I'm hanging in there too. Like, I want to see the 7.0 update. I want to see what happens. Yeah, I mean, I'll never quit, but it's everybody else. You know what I mean? I can't do this channel without everybody else. So if it's 50% me putting out the videos and doing the advice and everything, it's 50% you guys too. Like, who's going to make videos when nobody's watching? Who's going to do a live stream when nobody comes to it? Who's going to, you know, if there's no comments, no likes, you're not going to do it anymore. So the lower it gets, the less motivation you have. And, you know, it's like a 50-50 thing. I'm still here. I'm still making videos every day. I'm still trying to help. I'm still answering comments. I'm still doing live streams. I'm still doing my part, but I can't control what everybody else does. So, and if the other side goes away, like, I can't do it anymore. I gotta like figure something out. Hunter says, I'll probably never quit because this is the game I play 95% of the time, but I know a lot of people are ready to quit. Yeah. I like it because it's a game. It's really good for YouTube, and I like doing YouTube, so that's why I like it. You can play it every day. There's something new. Like, you can make a video every single day, pretty much, almost, because there's a team every single day. There's like a restriction every single day. You could live stream every single day. You can make videos every single day. Other games aren't like that. If you play Diablo 4 and I always use that as the example because it's like a new game. But whatever game. EverQuest, Elden Ring. If it's a story game, you're going to play through the story. It's going to be over eventually. And then you could do it again, I guess, but they've already seen it. It's going to be less people watching. You're going to have to like do something different, but it's still kind of the same. This game is like an everyday. People need they need something every day, or they need something at least every week. There's a new Glory Shop troop. There's a new event. You need a new restriction. You need a team. It's really good for YouTube because I can make videos every single day and like people actually need to watch them or they want to watch them. With other games that are like a story game, eventually the story's over and you can't do that anymore. You have to like find another game. So that's what I like about it. And even if I didn't do YouTube, I kind of like that, you know, it's a free-to-play game that there's something new every week and it's something different every day. It's a good game. It's not my favorite ever, I'm not going to lie, but it's a good game and I like playing it. And of course our community is awesome. We have fun. I mean, that's the main thing, especially on live streams. DC, always feeling the love around here? Yeah. Good question, said Eric. I don't know which question it was. Did I miss anything? What DC said. Eric says, I've quit years ago, but you still play it. Yeah. I still play it. It's definitely a YouTube thing for me, at least 50%. Like I said earlier, 50% me, 50% you. It's 50% the game, it's 50% YouTube. Does anyone ever play Gems of War for the story? That's why it's a good game for YouTube, because there's like no story. And people kind of need to watch the videos to... If you want to know, like, is this Mythic good, or... And the other good thing, it's not a good thing, but it's a good thing for us. It's like, there's not that much on the internet. Like, you can't just go to, like, GameFAQs.com or something and go look up, like, Gems of War or gold farming teams or something. You could probably do that, but it's, like, way harder to find than other games. If you go look up something for GTA, you're going to find it. If you go look up something for Gems of War, maybe you do and maybe you don't. So... That's what's good about a YouTube channel, is people can watch it on YouTube and get their questions answered, because it's way harder to find the info online for some reason than like if it was Grand Theft Auto or some other game. You could just go look up a walkthrough. And it's like I said before, the game changes every day, the game changes every week. It's hard for like somebody to keep up with that online in like a text form. GTA is just, there's the story, here's the walkthrough, everybody's going to look it up, it's going to stay the same. Livewire says, been playing since 2016, and you brought new life to the game for me when I found your channel, also enjoying Puzzle Quest 3 at the same time. Hey, no problem. Well, I couldn't do it without y'all. You guys bring like a, you know, you bring your guys' personality to the streams too, you know what I mean? Maybe one day I'm having a bad day and you guys are being funny and it like makes the whole stream fun. Maybe you guys have a topic when I'm having trouble thinking of something and you guys can like make the streams good. You guys help me a lot. It's hard to like do 2 streams a week for hours and like always make it a good one. So sometimes I lean on you guys, like you're my crutch. You bring the topics, you bring the questions, you bring the jokes. If I'm having an off day, I can lean on you. Puzzle Quest 3, I know, dude. If I had more time, Allie, I don't know. That's always the problem with me. Like, I gotta keep doing Gems of War. I'm not gonna stop doing EverQuest, and I want to finish Elden Ring, and I have no time for anything else. So I'm trying to wrap up Elden Ring so I can... That'll give me like 5% of my time back, as far as game-wise. If 100% of my game time, you know, 90% goes to Gems of War, or, you know, probably like 80, and then 15 goes to EverQuest, and like 5 goes to Elden Ring. So even if I do get Elden Ring done, I'm only going to free up like 5% of my gameplay time, my video making time. But at least that's something. Thank you, Eric. I need to do team codes. I probably need to get a camera. I probably need to do more chapters and stuff. I need to make it like easier for not you guys, but like the casual fringe that they're like kind of, they just want everything handed to them, like a code or a team code or a chapters they can just click on. They don't want to watch the whole video. They don't like me that much. They just want the team and they want it now. I need to cater to those people too, I guess. I don't like it, but I probably need to start... I'm more catered to you guys and, like... people that actually like me and actually like... Instead, you know, there's channels out there, if Gems of War died, they would be screwed. They have nothing else. Any other game they do gets, like, 50 views or less. You know what I'm saying? I could go play EverQuest, right? I have a Dark Souls videos with over 20,000 views. I have, like, Battle Ages. Like, go look at their channel and, like, take Gems of War off the table and see if they have anything over like 1K. You don't... That means you don't really like them. You really don't. So, I don't know. That's how I feel anyway. Like, I have other videos that are not Gems of War that have over 20,000 views. I can do it without Gems of War. Some people can't. It's Gems of War or nothing. They're screwed if the game goes down. That in my eyes, that means you don't really like that person that much. Because you wouldn't watch them do anything else. Glorfindel. Alright, I better get out of here before I get too rowdy. But I appreciate it. I had fun. I like getting, Sometimes I come on here and I'm not like super excited. I like getting passionate. It makes me, I don't know, it's a better live stream. So no matter what it is, even if some people don't like what I'm saying, I would rather have like be passionate about what I'm saying. It just comes out easier. Even if some people don't like it, it's still, I don't know, it feels better. Like I'm actually saying something, I'm actually passionate about it. It just comes out easier. I don't, even if some people don't like it. Otherwise, I'm just sitting here like, match the yellow, or Proxy Avedra, Morthani's darkness, let's get some purple, here's an extra turn. Alright, let's go do our adventure board. Like, that doesn't, you can tell the difference between, like, am I excited when I'm saying that stuff? Or when I'm talking about kingdom level and power and diamonds and mechanic and the dentist and the hillbillies and the, like, I get a little bit more different. Like, I get more excited, I get more passionate, I can speak better even, like, because it's actually stuff coming out of my brain that I care about. I care about Gems of War, but it's like I do it every single day. It's like, match the purple, match the brown, Morthani, and then you do the arc procs, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Rocky is doing good. He's all the way back. I feel so proud of us that I'm proud of him. He's brave. And he's strong. And he's only a 4-pound puppy. And he beat Parvo. And if you look that up, if you don't know what that is, it kills like 50% of puppies. Like probably more than that. And we didn't put him in the hospital. We did it at home too. And that makes it even harder. So shout out to Rocky, the brave puppy. The brave 4-pound puppy. He's super strong. He's super tough. He is awesome. He survived it. He's totally back to being normal pretty much. I'm sure he still has a little bit of it in him. I'm like, he's probably still contagious and everything. But, you know, he's running around. He's fighting with his brother. He's not whining anymore. Like, he could have died. Literally could have died. And I would have been sad. For real. Shout out. King of the Hill, yeah. Damn it, Bobby. You should turn on the light when you type. KF6 says, I play Gems of War very casually. This channel helps me a lot because sometimes I lose track of things. Shout out to Rocky, yeah. Alright, y'all. Appreciate you. Appreciate your presence. Appreciate your help today. Just being there and saying things helps a lot. Special shout out to Trey for the gifted membership. And being one of my good friends online. Shout out to Fear. Been a member for 11 months. Shout out to DC. Gifted a membership. Being one of my good friends. And the 10. You're the man. You're a legend. Shout out to Glorfindel, another good friend right there. Say hi to Fiona for me, brother. Don't work too hard. Glorfindel will tell me, dude, I gotta work a lot this week. I'm not gonna be able to make it to a live stream. Like, some people just freaking disappear like I never existed. No matter what, like, we were like, chatting, you know, they would come to every live stream, then we would talk on Discord, they would say this about their life, I'd say this about my life. All of a sudden, they're gone, and, like, with no explanation. Glorfindel will literally, he's like, dude, I got work a lot this week, I probably won't make it to the live stream. I'm like, hey, thanks for letting me know, dude. Now I know that you didn't just, like, drop off the face of the earth and die. And, like, I am a human being. I do think about people. If you all of a sudden disappear, I might think that you died or something. So, just hit me up. Let me know what's up. Chad, another one. Good friend. Been around a long time. Works hard a lot also. But yeah, and you got it started off too. That's really important. So, appreciate that, Chad. Hey, Rain Man. What up, dude? My switcheroo. Alright. I'll see y'all. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining helps a lot too. Get about the channel, comment below. And I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for joining me today, Rain Man. Mike D. Devil Horns, brother. DC United. Hold on a sec here. Let's make DC the managing moderator. I gotta remove you as a normal moderator, I think, so don't get scared. I'm pretty sure. Hold on a sec. I gotta give this to somebody one day. Alright, I'm gonna remove you, but then I'm gonna add you back. Alright, you're a managing moderator. Can manage blocked words and change chat modes in live, and also has capabilities of standard moderators. Just don't block any weird words. Alright, DC, you're now a managing moderator. I don't think anything changes. I don't think, like, your wrench changes colors or anything, but... You earned it, bro. Been around a long time, like my right-hand man, so... Appreciate it. Alright, see ya, Stroganrog. Thanks for joining me. Chad, Eric, DC, Stroganrog, Juan, Mike D, DC. We got Eric, we got Livewire, we got KF6DBS, we got Ali Bandy, aka Cookie. Thanks again for the gems, Ali. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. It's not right here in my face on the chat, so... I remember, though, eventually. Sorry. We got Glorfindel, we got Chad, we got Eric, we got Hunters, we got Livewire, we got Eric N, we got KF6DPS. Hunters, Eric, Kaizen was here today. Kaizen. DC Chad, Courtly, Scotland was here today. Crisp Purpose. If I'm never not streaming, go see if he's streaming. Shout out to Crisp Purpose. I don't hate everybody. I hate one guy, that's it. Courtly Scotland, Eric N, Hunters Hybrid Media, Eric KF6, Ruhan Robinson, Livewire, Glorfindel, Hunters, Chop got gifted, but Chop wasn't here, but shout out to Chop. Trey did gift that membership, though. Got Ali, KF6, Ruhan, Hunters, Tyrion Shark, Dunna, Dunna. Da-na-na-na. Ali, KF6, Glorfindel, Stroganrog, John Fitzpatrick, of course. John Fitzpatrick. The beautiful singer. The gardening, beautiful singer, man. KLR Jenkins. KLR Jenkins. DC with a 10. Appreciate that. And gifted a membership. Straight up legend. Sir Michael. JM Ricks. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. If you're still there. JM Ricks and Sir Michael, happy birthday. I hope you have a freaking awesome day. Go get a stripper or something. Get drunk and get a stripper. Maka Felix. Hope the baby's doing well, Maka. Glorfindel, don't work too hard, brother. Sir Michael, have a good birthday. Tyrion Shark. Probably see you on that other stream. John Fitzpatrick. Probably singing right now. Neo Fight. Really appreciate those comments, Neo. Always writes me like a long comment in the yeah, a thoughtful one. It's not just random stuff either. It's about it, about the game and everything. Aladino, good to see ya. JM Ricks, happy birthday again. And we got Stroganrog with a bunch of teams. Appreciate that. Alright, so Tyrion was here first. Shout out to Tyrion. Stroganrog was here and brought the teams. Shout out to Stroganrog. Ali was here third with the gyms. Appreciate that. And my guildie. Get well soon. You're going to jump out of that one day. Shadow boxing. Then Neo, then KF6. Alright, y'all. Mike D, we'll see ya, bro. Devil Horns. Alright, we'll see you guys. Have a good one. You're the best. Let's see if DC's thing... Nah, it didn't change it. I wish they would make that wrench, like, gold or something. That'd be sick. Anyway, I'll see y'all. I'm just rambling now. Have a great day. Especially JM Ricks and Sir Michael, since it's their birthdays. And I'll see y'all next time. We got spoilers tomorrow. And then we got the update next week, so definitely tune in. Peace.